Hey, beautiful peeps. As we are now in a phase, the shift from Jupiter in the zodiac Cancer, and this will be a long shift. It's not a short one. It's what I just found out. It will take like a year. That's quite long because like in my previous post, this is a shift that is quite overwhelming, and for people like me, the physical empath, it's quite very quite overwhelming. And as a physical empath, you response and you take everything, and I noticed that today it's more emotional, but I noticed that a few days when the shift started, I started to have a short fuse. I can, because I'm aware of who I am, etc., I can handle it quite well as long as I take time for myself. But what I am trying to say in with this, and I believe this might be a long video, but if you're interested in this, and maybe you can relate to me and you might want to follow my footsteps in this, there is one life lesson that I really still need to learn, and Jupiter in Cancer will hopefully help me to learn this. Otherwise, it wouldn't be very healthy for me if I will not learn this life lesson. But because Jupiter is enlarging everything, and Cancer is a water sign, like I am a water sign. I am Pisces, and for water signs, this is also important. So if you're a water sign, you want to keep listening. But for a water sign like me, who is already sensitive to vibes and energies and other people's emotions, etc., who is caring, it is very overwhelming. And emotions will, in the time that Jupiter is in Cancer, will be extreme. And like I said, old frustrations can bottle up to the surface. And this is a time that we need to really, really, really do shadow work and healing. Our old wounds needs to be healed in this year. What also is that for me, the life lesson that I need to learn is self-discipline. And I'm talking about self-discipline as in, and I'm getting emotional, putting a smile, but self-discipline as in, I'm a stubborn empath and a sensitive warrior. All of my life, I have always put others before my own well-being. All my life, I have been often lying awake, worrying about others, trying to figure out how I can protect others. People who knows me knows that if someone is not doing well, that I would video call and I would stay up until the person is smiling. I have always been the person that, sorry, I'm sorry, the person that, even if it would be 6 a.m. and I don't have any sleep. I always have often forgotten my own mental and physical health. And to be honest, and those who are following me since 2020 have noticed I gained quite a weight, and that's because I always put others before me. And this year, from now on, since the shift in Jupiter in Cancer, I really need to learn this self-discipline, because I have often spoke to you that I would take a break, but that I know myself and probably will be posting and responding the next day or something. Because again, I'm a stubborn empath. I'm very stubborn. That's the Aries part of me. And the warrior part in me is the Aries, because I'm Pisces, but a few days before Aries. So, and Pisces is like the extreme sensitive and the empathic one. So, what I need to learn now in this year before I go under it. I am strong. I know I'm strong. I have overcame a lot of but I need to learn to say, I'm going to think of myself. I have said this before, but this year needs to be the year for me to be less engaging in helping others. Well, still helping others, however, I do need to step back for a bit and just, I have done, if you go to the playlist, and I told you how this will be a long video, but if you are interested, you will listen. I do have the playlist Light versus Dark Empath, and parenting advice, and hopefully if you need those tools, if you need those insights, etc., you can check those. And if you need healing vibes, etc., you can go to my Angel Aura Love Light page. I will tag that on here. But I'm going to try and step back. There might be, hopefully, a break. Not sure how long. Hopefully. I say hopefully because, again, I am a freaking stubborn empath. And a sensitive warrior. And I have always the urge to help, because it makes me feel good helping others. However, as Jupiter is in Cancer, I sense way too much stress, way too much emotions from others. A lot is going on in this world. Wars, fights, misunderstandings. So one of the reasons why I don't really watch the news, because I sense it, and so if I all of a suddenly don't read DMs or respond, it's me trying to think of my own well-being. I also need to I need to think of my own mental well-being and the physical well-being, to be honest. I'm honest in this. So my life lesson needs to start now. And I need to take a step back from trying to help and to protect. And not that I will quit, but I just need to start. I do realize that I am worthy and that I matter and that my health is important as well. Only, again, stubborn. So, I don't know what will happen. Like I said, I am stubborn, so I'm not going to say I am taking a break or whatever. I am only saying this is my life lesson that I really, really need to learn. Like I said, I'm not flawless, and I noticed that Jupiter in Cancer is extremely overwhelming for me as physical empath, and Heyoka in me still wants to mirror the truth, etc. But I need to step back. There is a lot that I actually want to say, but it's becoming an extreme long video. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's me as well. So this is me signing off for God knows when. I'm not saying that I will be offline fully. I'm just saying I am going to let things unfold. I know I have seen in the future and stuff. I can still make videos, etc. about it, but I need to learn this life lesson and step back and say, I am now an observer and I need to work on me.